gonna make me tea
It's more like
here.
tea bag.
Yeah, not the tea you want, that's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely not that type of tea.
I almost typed add bread and then just hit enter instead.
Add
I like bread.
I know you
We
like
should just
bread.
have bread ads.
Yes.
Well,
If
to be
I just
fair,
could
I
get
did
ads
just
for
have a
bread.
bun ad.
Oh, buns count as
If I
bread.
could just, oh my gosh, if I could just get bread ads, I'd be so happy. But instead, they
on
give me
first
like
class.
all the gambling ads, and I want to
Yeah.
strangle Twitch for it.
I've been getting the, can you send me 30k? 30k. 30k. The ad for that. That's what I've been getting.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a gacha game. You gotta spend 30k if you want to actually play it.
Oh, goodness. It's true.
Welcome in Brook
Oh,
Dane.
yeah. When the ad ends, don't forget to roll your d20s.
hey.
I just got back from work like an hour ago. Yeah. It was a really early morning. As Smooth pointed out. My brain just had to shuffle through like 4 different names for Smooth. By the way.
I hope Vanessa was one of them.
It was.
Like Vanessa, you guys can call me Vanessa.
Yeah.
It has been established.
Oh, goodness. I like how anybody else who accesses this doesn't have like an actual Google account, so it shows up as anonymous animals. We have anonymous llama and anonymous fox.
Oh no, I have a Google account. I just I believe because we're not the owners of the page, we just are anonymous.
See.
Privacy. It's important.
I love
Even
that.
if companies even if companies disagree, they like your privacy. They really want to take a look at it.
Yeah. They want to inspect it to make sure that it's behaving the way it should.
I love the memes so much. It's like, this is Greg. Greg enjoys his personal space. This is Larry. Larry enjoys
also
Greg's personal space.
They both like it. Only one of them is allowed to have it though, because we've deemed one of them completely unworthy.
Alright, Druk, you got a 15.
Just 2 cats.
I got a 10. Gentle, you got a 14. Lena, you
Hell
rolled
yeah.
a 3, and Odia rolled a 13. Did I roll 2 13s? No, okay, I rolled a 10 for the first one. Smooth, you got a 13 as well. Claris also got a 13. Blue got a 5. Corvus got a 6. Flurry got a 7. The D20 Secret got a 15. Excellent, excellent. Oh, well, welcome in, everybody. I hope everyone's Saturday went well. I spent my morning drawing Pokemon on Starbucks cups very badly. I drew a Snorlax that looked like it had a Snorlax laying on top of it. Like a cushion. I hope it was tears of joy.
Welcome in Linoki.
Welcome in, Linoki. I have a wonderful D&D cast, which includes Smooth Johnson, Blueberry Seal, Claris, Lemon Dingo, Gentle Catfish, and our wonderful DM, Druk Day. One of these days, I'll get it. My brain wants to say Liadon.
Fantastic.
Yeah, like Lee and then add and then on. Liadon.
I mean, you do whatever feels right. Enodia, Lucia, whatever your name is.
The shuffle has begun. Excellent. You can't call me Vanessa though. That's Smooth's name.
Next, I'll be
There
calling
can
you
be two
Lena.
Vanessas.
Lena, yeah, I'll be Lena. Not only do I have a wonderful D&D cast, but we have a work in progress D&D wiki made for us by our wonderful Inoki, who also created all of our faces. What are these called? Faces. Avatars. Linoki is 10 out of 10. Linoki is always the best. Here, we'll even do this. There we go. Look, guys, I did a shout out by myself.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Everybody follow Linoki. Wait. Did it unfollow Linoki on me?
That's a malarkey right there.
Twitch does that. It's really stupid.
You
Why is
sons
Twitch
of
dumb?
duckies.
This is also the wrong Linoki.
What is it?
It's a Link Oki.
Oh my god. Don't follow that Linoki. Follow this
Follow
Linoki.
Link Oki.
Lincoln, yeah.
Linoki eye. Yeah.
Well, maybe they're great.
That would explain why I wasn't following Linoki.
Yeah.
Guys, I did my own shout out. No, you didn't.
It's like
I mean, you
Smooth versus
did.
Scott
You just
Johnson
didn't
again.
shout out
You
the person you
did.
thought you were shouting out.
Yeah.
Guys, I've been awake since 4 in the morning.
Expensive.
Bound to happen.
That's a rip.
Linoki, I didn't want to think you failed. Oh gosh. All right, let's pop over to the D&D screen so we can see what's going on. I think Smooth said that they were going to do the recap today.
I can do the recap, yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Woo!
I try to be a little more detailed than just 2 sentences. So we were like, we came from the tower and we had like a little break, thanks to Enodia's magic. And it began, well, the sun began to set, and outside Flurry spotted like some kind of creature. They couldn't exactly determine what or who it was, but according to them, they were like hunting something, and it was very likely that the creature would hunt us. So after a little discussion, we decided to go outside. Unfortunately, it was just, at least in the beginning, just 3 of us. Flurry leading the way, and then Enodia and Jackson followed. Jingle and Sir Boris were like busy napping, and Lena was we left behind sick because she still has some magical depression. Jingle was also tasked with watching the portal and giving notice if anything goes wrong. So the creature we were facing outside was some kind of wolf, which then basically transformed into the Tailor, some kind of mystical creature, and apparently very dangerous. And so the 3 of us, Flurry, Enodia, and Jackson, for the Tailor. Jackson tried to hide and do sneak attacks from afar, which was a little difficult because apparently the Tailor was immune, or not immune, but resistant to piercing damage. Flurry went head on to fight them in the face 1v1 and had like more luck because their staff, I think, is made out of silver, at least partially. However, the Tailor was like especially looking for Enodia, so they were like trying to get to Enodia as fast as they could. Luckily, Enodia was very good at dodging because they are very small. So GG Enodia. The fight took some time, and after a while, Boris and Jingle joined in, and even Lena tried to do some spell casting from a safety distance, and we were able to defeat the tailor, even though Flurry got bit, and we got to do a Constitution check. Constitution saving throw, I think it is. And after defeating the tailor, I think the body vanished basically. So apparently there's no loot. But yeah, that is where we are right now in the aftermath of that fight. And it's probably nighttime by now, so we gotta figure out what we do.
I mean, technically, there's like dog meat over here, you know, from the body he left behind. But you know, that's mostly correct. Mostly correct.
I'm already snacking on it.
Nom nom nom.
Nom nom nom.
I don't think you should snack on werewolf.
Taste cursed.
It's not the first
Very
time I've
good.
tasted something cursed.
If that recap was enough to whet your appetite for more D&D, check out the YouTube channel where all of the D&D get uploaded. I just finished getting everything all situated over there, and it should upload properly again. Don't ask questions, it's fine. But yeah, we upload the D&D stuff over there. You can catch all of the other 7 episodes that you've missed if you want to catch up and see how this is going and how we got here, because it's not been a while, but it's been crazy. I would say that for sure. All right.
I think that was
good.
an amazing recap. You get your session inspirations. Smooth, you have 2. I'll also say Blueberry Seal has DM inspiration, because as much as I dislike my critical hits being undermined, that was the slickest fucking intervention I've seen. So
Thank you. I didn't even remember that I had that ability.
What happened?
the warding maneuver that prevented Flurry from
yeah.
taking the dirt nap.
The big dirt nap in the sky.
Maybe I want a dirt nap, guys. But yes, very, very well played.
Yeah,
And you're playing the wrong game.
Yep.
That's why I also play Hades.
That's the one where you get the dirt naps. Good,
Yeah.
Good game. I gotta finish that game someday. I suck at combat. Anyway, I think that went pretty well. On that note, I guess we have to. Yeah, oh no!
I'm using my session reroll.
Flurry in a daze.
Can I give Flurry my session reroll?
Oh, and
nope.
Flurry still has Bardic Inspiration too.
I do still have Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah.
I don't know if that'll help.
It's,
wait.
The DC is 17. You can't make it.
Wait.
With
No.
the
Shush. Let me hold on. Let me look through my stuff. I gotta not open Quinn's thing. Let me cook. It's the beginning of the session. I gotta reacquaint myself with myself.
I know what you're fishing for, but I'll let you find it.
Oh, please don't let me find it. Tell me what I'm looking for.
Flash of Genius.
Yeah. Where is it? Hold on. There it is. Flash of Genius. When you or a creature you see within 30 feet of you fails an ability check or saving throw, you can take a reaction to add a bonus to the roll, potentially causing it to succeed. The bonus equals my intelligent modifier minimum of +1, and I can take this reaction equal to my... So that.
Okay, hang on.
So what's your modifier? Because literally they're doing like a 4, and they need to make a 17, so they need to get 13
Bardic
more
Inspiration.
points.
No, so on a 6 plus 4, that brings us to 10. You need to hit at least a 17. What is Lena's Bardic Inspiration? A D8, if I'm correct, because you're at least level 5 in Bard.
I'm level 4 in Bard.
Level 4 in Bard. Okay. Let me go look. Do you know, is your die a D8 or a D6?
Oh, it is a D6.
So we cannot make it even on a maximum roll.
Can I also do guidance with it?
No.
No.
This is a saving throw.
Oh. So my Flash of Genius doesn't help?
You can still use it, but it would not get you to the threshold that you need.
So 6 plus 4 is that what you said, and then Lena's thing, and then because my modifier is plus 4 as well, I think.
Yeah, so it's with your plus 4, that con save goes to a 10, and Flurry needs to roll 17 to pass.
Mm-hmm.
Lena's got a D6. Even on a 6, it's
Oh.
only 16.
Okay.
So unless there's some other features or abilities that can affect somebody else's saving throws, I think that's GG's.
I mean, we can take a look. We could take a look. There might be something.
I'm peeking at my stuff.
I got nothing for everyone else's problems.
Yeah, you're mostly focused on yourself and your mount.
Yep. That's who I care about.
I mean, if
You
I'm
got a
allowed,
bunch of
I can add another bardic inspiration, but they cannot be. They don't stack, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Okay.
And this is something that would have to be like deployed as a reaction, because it's something that has happened already.
Fair.
So like the Bardic was there, and the Flash
Yeah.
of Genius is a reaction. But I know Lena has something with maps, but I'm pretty sure Flurry's not in your perfect plan. So your plan is only.
I
what
got
you
nothing for
object to.
anybody
Yeah.
else.
Do my maps
Alright.
do anything, or is it just my Flash of Genius?
Well, it adds to the initiative, and then there's the sight thing, but it doesn't add abilities. Lena can add stuff to people's rolls, but only the ones that are in her plan.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
didn't put Flurry in your plan because Flurry is.
Paranoid about
Lena-
things like that.
Yeah.
I don't even think I
Lena's
have
a
a plan
local
set right now.
planner, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You got one or two. You got one homie that you can plan with, and then you got to wait till you can expand with other people.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
So what
cooking-
happens now?
The cooking burnt.
It was a good plan. It just didn't quite make it all the way there. Even
Yeah.
then, we'd be looking at like a 7 or an 8 on a D8 for like the probability of this working. So I guess that does boil down to a 1 in 4 shot. But when
I
you just
should have
can't
done
roll
that recap
above a 4.
myself.
Oh, you rolled a 3 and a 1. So yeah, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Hey, only up from here.
Wow.
Yeah, only
I think-
furry, bitey up from here.
Yeah. I mean, you're already covered in hair, so it's really not that much different, you know.
Where monkey?
So, Flurry, you've got this. You're still kind of in that stunned stupor. Outwardly, nothing really changes in this moment. You were protected and still kind of dazed from that bardic inspiration. There is an arbitrary decision that needs to be rectified, and whenever that happens, I just like to roll dice. So I'm going to ask Flurry to roll 1d30 for me. There's 30 days in a calendar year, or a calendar month. I don't know where the moon cycle is. It was irrelevant until this moment. 19 days out. Okay.
We're going off this month. Yesterday was a new moon. I'm just saying.
Oh, if you know, then
No,
when's
don't
the next
help
roll
him.
one? No. If you got the deeds, I don't track it.
That's
hasn't
a
been
longer
relevant to
time.
me.
That's a longer time.
Okay. Moon cycles. Faerun. Google. But that's good then. The way I was gonna roll it is just, hey, you have this many days to sort this out before, Wolfie problems happen.
Yeah. The next full
So
moon is in May 1st. By the way.
I'm
yeah,
pretty
so,
sure we just want to take the 19 days.
Yeah,
Yes,
I think
we
that- I
just
think
want
that-
to take the 19 days.
That's more. Faerun moons are weird, so we take the 19. Really, you just didn't want to roll less than 7, because your options become super limited after that. Sick. You got bit by a werewolf, bro. You do see, essentially plopping us back in this moment, it's the end of combat, investigation, and decision-making times. That adrenaline starts to fade away. The body that was being stabbed and gored. I think it was Boris. Boris finished him
Boris.
off. Yeah. Because I was gonna do a bunch of legendary actions, so it's a good thing he died. Boris kind of tusking downwards, and there's a bit of that like smoky miasma that's between you and Enodia from this magical tingling that swept the body away, reaching unconsciousness, some sort of contingency spell, bursting, causing necrotic damage, and as shadows ferries away your foe. To what location is yet to be known, but away from here. You can see Flurry is kind of locked up right now, bleeding from multiple slashes and bites to the face.
Bleeding, but it would be like I didn't notice. I'm just standing there motionless.
Oh, completely like blue screened. Lena kind of poking your head out of this barrier, the portal in the rope trick. What do you guys want to do?
What information does Enodia have about werewolves? I'm assuming at least some sort of basic information because of the Keeper's stuff, but I want to just...
So, as far as werewolves go, or were-beings, I should say, because there are more than just wolf variants. There is 3 categories that is hosted within the Dreadwoods. There are were-rats that seem to be cultivated by a rat king who calls himself Precious. And then there's 2 variants. So the were-rats are more northern forest problems, northwestern. So this is very far away from you, but it is information that you would have some details about. There is the were-rats, there's werewolves, and then there's the Loup-Garou. And the difference between the standard variant of lycanthropy through werewolves and the Loup-Garou is some sort of ferocity gene that's in there. You're not sure which category the Tailor had fallen under, because there hasn't been anybody to witness what happens afterwards. A lot of the units that encounter them either perish to the Tailor or are lost to the woods. They don't return to report back much. A lot of the speculation of what the Tailor is some rare sightings and some rare escapes, but nobody that's been infected has made it out of the forest. So you're not sure. Correct. You're not sure which branch this is. The main difference being a standard lycanthropy can be sorted with magic. Remove curses and that sort of thing. help in the symptoms and the fighting of the essentially virus in the body.
Yeah.
It's strange because it acts like a virus. It's through saliva that it's transmitted,
Mhm.
but it's a magical curse that you're afflicted with, not necessarily a disease that a body could fight off.
Okay. Well, we survived. By the skin of our teeth, I would say.
You're all pretty healthy. Flurry.
Okay. Jackson,
The other thing
Lena...
that would come to mind is you did not fight him in the forest.
Yeah. He came to us. Flurry might be right.
Most denizens of the Dreadwoods are stronger in the Dreadwoods.
Yeah, the fact that we survived is a miracle in itself. He came to us specifically. Came to me specifically. Enodia's gonna do a head count and like check the damage of everybody and be like, okay, everyone is safe to travel except for you.
I'm just gonna climb out of the thing.
And you're still gray.
Yes. Does anyone need healing?
I'm just gonna point to Flurry.
Would you mind if I healed you? I know you're not a fan of, you know.
Flurry's just unresponsive.
Okay. I think the best bet would be to...
Alright. And I'm going to do Cure Wounds.
Does Enodia know the moon cycle? Well,
I would say so. It's and even if you don't know specifically, like I imagine there's an almanac or something that would be produced by the keepers to keep track of those types of things.
I'm sure Grim has something.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably pretty standard issue because the other problem with I mean, lycanthropy as a whole, even for affected people, their werewolves and things are more powerful during full moon, so it has to be tracked so that you know,
not to send people out.
and to shore up your defenses because if they're going to start pushing you, it's going to be on those days.
Yeah. Heal a little bit. That's good. Oh, goodness. Jackson, Lena, Jingle Boris, everyone's here. Everyone's accounted for. Okay. I don't think it's safe to stay here. Do we tactical retreat? Or do we try to push throughout the night? I'm gonna, look up at the sky. I was like, it would be relatively safe for us to stay if we went back to the tower. We could shore up our defenses, but there might be more coming. Or we could try to push through and get back to Saltmarsh. Or I know Flurry wanted to take us somewhere. I don't think that they're in the best shape to lead the way, though. And we didn't get directions. What do you guys think?
I would like to get away from here. Who knows what else is looking for us? But obviously, it depends on the on Lena and Flurry.
I'm gonna check my magic. That's what I'm calling it. I still have a decent amount of magic left, but if we fight another one of those, I don't know how well that will go. We could probably fight a couple smaller beings, though.
I think we should try to get back to town.
Okay. 2, I'll look towards Jingle and Boris.
Yeah.
And,
We can keep going. I'm not scared of nothing.
All right. Lena, your job will be to keep an eye on the rear end. I'm gonna look at Flurry and I'm gonna be like, we're heading back now. Are you coming with us? If you're still unresponsive, I'm gonna reach out and grab your quarterstaff and just start leading you with it.
I am led by the quarterstaff.
Excellent. Is that better, Lenoki? Can you hear us? There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be leading Flurry by the quarterstaff.
Oh.
Not
Let
Lena,
me see.
Flurry.
Oh, gotcha.
Yep. One of these days.
All right. Heading back.
I think it's because my microphone was so low. Because Drook is very loud, but I have now since fixed it.
I will also say that once we get moving, Flurry seems slightly more alive, but very, very, very in their own head.
Okay, so back to Saltmarsh it is. Through the night.
But yeah, we're gonna
Yes.
travel through the night, I suppose, or at least as far as our legs will take us this night. If we need to rest along the campsite, like at a campsite, we probably can rest for a little bit, but we'll have to take shifts and like guards and stuff.
I'm gonna see if something works. Yeah, great. I'm just gonna put you over there for now.
Wonderful.
Yeah, you can just hang out there for a minute. Claris is not paying, or Flurry is not paying attention to the surroundings. They're on autopilot. They got their own stuff going on.
Where did you put them? What's
The
going on?
the only thing that I have is that my quarterstaff has to stay in my hands. That's all I got.
Yeah, because I'm leading you by the quarterstaff. Where did Flurry go? Everything looks the same to me.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's not for you.
Okay, excellent.
I'm just putting Flurry in baby jail, that's all. You know, air jail.
It's fine.
It's fine. All right. It is the middle of the evening time now. The darkness starts to come, choking in, surrounding you. A sort of stinging sensation for Lena, just being in the dark. But thankfully, there's not the howling wind associated with it.
Can I activate Flurry's lantern?
No, it's attuned.
Yeah, I was gonna
Damn
say.
it.
I think
Okay.
I don't think it's like it's not a mechanical.
I'll take
one,
like
it's
a I'll take
magic
like a
one.
look at it, and I'll just mutter to myself, "Come on, this thing usually turns on by itself. How the heck do I do this?" And then I give up. I'm just like dragging you along while fiddling with like the lantern hanging off of you.
So what are our surroundings right now? Are we still like in a forest-like area, or is it like less trees, more meadows?
Yeah, that's what it's starting to break back out into. Sort of rocky cliffs and meadows, rolling hills, and the sound of the ocean. You're a little more exposed as you were kind of on the road from Saltmarsh to here. But there are some pit stops and things on the side. You get at like a decent distance away, particularly for Jackson with your dark vision kicking in through your hag's eye, but even for like non-dark vision people, the moon is out. Even a little tiny sliver of it to grant some light. The stars in the sky provide enough sort of ambient low light for you to continue traveling. You can spark up a torch if you want to, but if you want to be more covert, there's enough light here to spot dangers and movement.
Once we are, like, how long is it to get back to Saltmarsh? Like a day? If we
Yeah, more than a day.
Yeah, okay.
It's a good day and a little bit. So basically, by the end of like you can kind of travel back to where the river was. You're at that point where you could continue to push on, but you are fighting sleep at that point. You will be risking exhaustion.
Yeah, I'm going to, once we hit about 6 hours, I'm going to check in with everybody and probably realize that we need to stop and at least, like, rest and eat something before determining whether or not we're moving forward again. I'm assuming Flurry is still unresponsive.
Yeah, I think... Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I seem like I'll look at people if they address me, but I'm not talking. Or like...
Enodia does not push Flurry to talk, but just make sure that not being left behind is something that's happening for people. Continuing to do, like, head counts, doesn't want somebody to get picked off, is a bit better on edge, and she's just gonna mutter, I hate that you were right and that it was after me, but I wish I just knew why. I'm nothing special.
Just muttering.
Yeah.
The other thing is you can only move as fast as your slowest party member, and there's not a lot of get up and go in Flurry, so you know you're traveling, but it's not at a rapid hurried pace.
No, we're in the lead. The two of us. I'm dragging them along, and then I had told Lena to stay in the back to take up the rear, and I'm assuming everyone else is kind of just doing their own thing and following along us, making sure everything is doing... Yes, I put the person who has magical depression in the back.
So, as a tavern owner, nightclub owner myself, is there a chance I know a tavern nearby? Maybe regarding the state of our crew and that we need to get some rest, at least for a little time.
Near the Tower of Xenopus, on the opposite side of the river, there's not really any stopping points. If you were managed to cross the river and get back to the road, I think there would be like a stable or like a spot for people to rest through the night. It's more like a pit stop on your way between like Saltmarsh and Burl, like a gas station almost, basically. Like, here's a place where you can rest your horses for a time and you can drink some overpriced mead. You could make it there. It's probably another 4 hours of travel, and you have to cross the river.
I'm sharing my knowledge about that with the group. There's some stable and some people that might be able to help us at least so that we get some rest for a few hours, especially for Flurry. But it would be another 4 hours, and we would need to cross the river. So I don't know how we feel about that.
Well, it would probably be the safest option at this point. I'm sure there might be somebody there who could, like, maybe put a barrier up, but I don't want to get anybody else in danger if we get another unexpected visit. Do you trust these people? Would it be safe there? Can they defend themselves should something happen? Do you know?
Do I trust those people? Mr. DM. Or can I roll on something? Oh, not really, right? History?
Give me a history check. It may have been a place that you stopped. 7?
Oh my god.
I mean, they
See,
might.
if I roll a 1, sorry, if I roll a 1, I can re-roll, but I roll a 2. The worst possible result.
Can I use my thing? Does that thing count? What does my thing do? I know we just went over this, but I forget. My flash of genius.
Yeah, I think it's an ability check.
Or a saving throw.
An 11. if you want to, instead of a 7.
Yeah. When you are a creature fails an ability check or a saving throw.
Yeah, so it's an ability check. 7's not good, but how much more information will an 11 get you?
Let's find out.
Okay, we send it then.
Yeah.
With Enodia bumping that to 11.
It comes through with me looking at you with pleading, hopeful eyes, and the group of everybody looking pretty exhausted.
They're probably simple folk. As far as it goes for tavern owners, you're kind of the gold standard for having magical people, magical influences. Given the nature of your business dealings, you speak with a number of different people and need to protect against warded areas. This is probably just a house. It's probably just a building. But the one thing you would know is that they've never been robbed. So there is some security that's there, whether through negotiations of people that don't want to be seen and don't want to have a lot of questions asked, or being one of the only pit stops. They're well guarded. You remember spotting some out of place muscle there, but other than having people, they probably don't have magic.
I mean, I know a place that has never been robbed, but I don't know. We couldn't stay there for long. Maybe an hour or two. Get some meat and some bread. Maybe I know they have some muscles. Not a lot of magic, so we want to be on our way again pretty quickly, I guess. But it's worth a shot, I guess.
Okay.
The other benefit is you could either through money or influence get a ride somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
If you can get on a cart, you could sleep in the cart and make your way to Saltmarsh without having to walk. So I suppose that could be a benefit of services being able to be offered to you.
And maybe we are in luck and there's a carriage outside that that we can give some good coin to, and that would bring us to Saltmarsh back.
Okay. I'll need help getting Flurry across the water. But if we tie ourselves together like we did last time, it should work. I'm gonna look over at Lena, who was our anchor last time. I hope that everyone is this sure-footed this time around.
I will do my best.
Okay. I guess that makes that decision. We're heading to the inn.
Across the river to the inn.
E.
There's no way that past us would have left the rope up, is there?
I mean, maybe. Whose rope was it?
Yours.
It was
Mine.
mine.
Oh, whose rope was
Whose
it?
was it? I thought it was mine,
Well-
and I probably would have taken it down, but I don't know now.
If it was mine, I probably would have left it up knowing we would have had to come back.
Okay, never mind. Sorry, I thought you meant the rope chick rope, and I'm
No,
like,
no,
that would have
No, that vanishes.
that vanishes. Yeah, that probably would have been Flurry's then.
Ah, okay. No rope is...
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
That's okay.
We'll
I
make
think
it work.
the safest bet, instead of us all
Then no
going
rope is-
across at once, is maybe if we stay on this side and Lena traverses over to tie the rope up, and then that way, if she slips, we can pull her back. And then once it's secure on the other end, then we can traverse over a bit more safely.
That sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, we're all quite tired, so it seems like better safe than sorry for a lot of what we're going to be doing tonight, I suppose.
Indeed.
You guys are having this conversation, and there's very light huff and puff snoring
I'm assuming Boris is at least still awake.
You have to walk.
Yeah, he's
so
walking.
Yeah.
Wait, and Jingle is napping on Boris?
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, yeah,
Looks-
okay.
Probably has been since the fight.
Mhm.
Everybody keep an eye out. Nah, I'm going to bed.
All right, DM, decisions have been made. It's on you now.
Alright. Let's get wet. You're
Uvu?
No woo woo. Yes. Alright. We're foregoing sleep. So I'm going to be a very rude dude. Everybody but Jingle, give me a constitution saving throw. You don't want to see a 10 or under.
On check?
Yep. Oh, buddy.
Oh, you got to be kidding me. I'm gonna reroll that. I have 2, so I'm gonna.
Not me rolling
Use one.
exactly a 10.
But see, you can flash your genius your own this time.
There
Oh
we
my
go.
god, it could! So +4, 14.
There you go. So none of you suffer exhaustion, which is good. So you don't have disadvantage on all of your ability checks. Actually, no, they changed exhaustion now. Now it's just like a flat negative. You're like -2 to everything you do.
That sucks.
Kind of gross.
They also changed how druids are in the new one, I think it was, like specifically the wild-shaped ones. Which is why I didn't do a druid this time. No other reason.
Oh yeah, so new exhaustion is once you can have 6 levels, or you can have 5 levels, and on the 6th level you die. When you make a D20 test, you reduce the roll by 2 times your exhaustion level, and your speed is reduced by 5 times your exhaustion level. So at a 1 level exhaustion, you get a -2 to every D20 check you make, and your speed is reduced by 5. So it's a good thing that you didn't do that, because that also means that it would have double stacked on Lena, where you have disadvantage and a -2. So it's a good thing we didn't do
Yeah,
that.
we need Lena to not. She's the tall one that's awake right now.
Yeah.
You make your way
Claire
back
is
to
technically awake.
sort of.
You talk to me, I look at you. It's fine.
I'm sure if danger came, things would happen. Like
Probably not the things you want to happen.
Autopilot puppet.
We are the danger.
We are.
Alright, so we're going across, we're getting wet.
You're back to the riverside. Give me for Anodia survival check. You're retracing your steps, which helps, but just to make sure you don't need to waste any additional time finding where you had crossed, and retracing your steps.
Man, it's really different. Things look really different in the dark. You know?
It does, yeah.
That-
It's definitely over this
my
way, and then you have to
landmarks
backtrack a
are-
little bit.
Well, I'm also trying to keep Flurry walking. Leading them. Keeping an eye on everybody. I'm on edge now. Because apparently I'm the one being hunted. And that's bizarre. I didn't do nothing.
You're just a gnome. Why would anybody want to hurt
I'm
you?
just a gnome. My dad is ill.
Sick papa.
You find your way back. You lose a little bit of time traversing the riverbank for a moment before you find where the rope was tied off. You have a rope.
Lena got across and tied the rope.
I don't think you untied it. I think that was what it's still kind of across the river.
Oh, okay.
So with Lena being the anchor on the one side, being kind of the last to cross, each of you can make me an athletics check except for Jingle because you're sleeping. with advantage because you have a rope. I'm gonna say
Can I do acrobatics?
acrobatic swimming.
Is there an acrobatic way to cross the river for
You
a
could
very
tightrope.
acrobatic person?
You could tightrope across.
Yeah.
Flurry acrobatics too?
Are you? Yeah. If monkey see, monkey do. If you're gonna follow after Jackson the
Is
same
Flurry,
way.
Yeah, I'll follow after Jackson.
Flurry is awake enough to acrobatics across? 32. You don't
Well,
even
when
need
you're
to
just
reroll.
following, right? I think that.
Can I be
Yeah,
carried
I
across?
assume I'm like able to walk on my own at this point. I'm just like not fully
You're
responsive
like
to anybody trying
tightroping
to like
across, using your thing as a balance beam.
yeah. 1,000-yard stare the whole time. It's fine.
All right.
I don't see. There it is.
Yeah,
I
I see
rolled
Jackson
good.
walk up on the rope, and I'm like, yes, I'll do that. That's
Like,
what we're doing.
I would like to also not be damp.
Nice. 22 should be good enough, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. 32, 22, like a tightrope. You gingerly stride across this rope. Lena having to like kind of wrap it on your shoulder to be the tension so that the two of them can do this. A little caught off guard when the very heavy Dozy jumps up there. It's not so bad with Jackson, but just like, okay, we're doing this. No warning. But you bear the weight and try to keep the tension. You just have to wrap the rope sort of on the shoulder around your body, and you're just holding it for dear life. As the monkey feet step one rope in front or 1 foot in front of the other, and then finally sort of tying it around yourself and holding that rope tension. You kind of hand over hand grab the rope and pull yourself across.
Excellent. All right, Jackson. Do you want to lead the way? You seem to know relatively where we're going, yes?
Yeah. I will do that. And I'm gonna lead the way. It's obviously dark, so I'm trying to not go too far ahead to not lose them. And I'm leading the way for the first time ever.
Woo.
Do you want something from me? Perception?
I would say perception or survival. If you're just trying to find your way, survival. If you want to keep an eye on things that are moving around, perception. Take you guys over here. Boop. Perception. Excellent.
But like, do I know the way, or do I need to roll survival for that?
You like reaching the road. There's not any forks in it from what you have passed so far, so it's either you go this way or you go that way. So as far as like knowing which direction to head in, and this road leads, it has to lead to it eventually. It's, being like a one-way path from Saltmarsh to Burrow, so that part you have safety on. You just know go left, and you'll eventually get there.
Okay, and I'm very good at perceiving things. So if like danger is like lurking, I would be alert.
Yeah, and well, with a 30, like nothing can hide. For invisible creatures are visible to Jackson. That's also true with sea invisibility. Moving through, the reassurance that you have when that 30 perception is that you are not presently being followed. Also, the road ahead of you for the duration that you're leading does not appear to have an ambush set up for you.
Okay.
You would notice that maybe about an hour into your road travel, there is a light that is heading in your direction. Looks like it's from Saltmarsh, approaching from behind you on the road. Based on probably a torch sconce is from what you could tell, maybe a lantern. But with the 30 perception, you would know that a cart or wagon is headed your way.
Okay, I'm sharing that information with the group, and I'm like, yeah, I'm turning around. I'm like, yo, there's someone is coming behind us.
You said they're coming from Saltmarsh direction.
I haven't said that yet, but I'm gonna say it now. They're coming from like Saltmarsh direction. You're absolutely right, Enodia. How did you know?
Magic.
It might be a wagon or some kind of cart. So there might be some kind of delivery. Maybe we can take advantage and like in a way like that we can hop on the wagon and they transport us to the inn at least or something. If they catch up. Is the light coming closer? Sorry.
Yeah, it's down the road heading in your way. So it's
Okay,
more of if you wanted to wait on the road for them, they're headed your direction.
But obviously I don't know who they are, so might be a risk as well. What do you think?
I mean, the worst is the worst thing we could do is not try, I suppose. Can Enodia take a look at it? Because if it's one of the, if it could be like the keepers heading towards Burl, because the keepers go towards Burl a lot too. They'd be flying the flag, like the crest. Can I take a look and see if I see anything like that?
Yeah, make a perception check.
Perception check. Oh, I'm still on
You
advantage.
squint. You would be with your
With
weird
the
shield.
Yeah.
With a 13, it doesn't look like keeper construction. It has like a 2-horse buggy sort of construction. There's like a single rider with a canopied like cavern or like the tarp cavern or a tarp wagon behind it. Canvas tarp. Blah, 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 blah. It does not appear to be flying keeper colors from what you could tell. Doesn't seem to be their transport.
Okay. I guess whatever the group wants to do, I'm okay with waiting to see if we can get on this to save on walking. Potentially.
Jackson's like is nodding.
I know that it would help some of us, and I'm gonna look over to Flurry again, who's blinking. Dead.
I'll look back at you.
Yeah. You know, like when you scold something, like when you scold a child and it just looks at you? Yeah.
Let's see.
May as well be looking through you, but I am returning the gaze.
Yeah, exactly.
More than earlier.
Boris doesn't get an opinion because Jingle is asleep and we can't understand what he's saying.
Wow, tell me how you really feel.
I mean, Lena could do comprehend languages if we really want to know. You know?
If you wanna. That's another spell slot, though.
Yeah. I'm
sure Boris is fine with, like, not walking for a little bit. But I guess we'll never know. Never truly know.
So apparently we were waiting on the roadside for the car to catch up.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
It's better to walk or wait than to walk and potentially get missed and run over in the low light.
Yeah. So you kind of make yourselves known on the pathway. Being off the road, not to be trampled by horses, but visible to the rider. And you see an orcish man. A full-blooded orc holding on to the reins. He kind of looks out and slows the cart as he's kind of approaching. You see he doesn't fully stop, and that's likely because he's gauging whether or not you're bandits.
Oops, sorry. That's something I want to use maybe though.
Rolling to a little bit of a stop. There's like maybe about a 60-foot gap. He's like, "Hey, y'all gonna rob me?
No.
I'm really big, and I'm scary, and I got a sword."
We don't need anything you have except maybe a lift into town. Enodia's just gonna smile sweetly.
Do
you
we
can roll-
now that he's closer? Do we see like is he what kind of card it is? Like is he like some kind of delivery guy?
From what you can tell,
Like what does he have on his card or carriage or whatever it is?
with a keeping your amazing 30 perception, this is probably like either somebody that buys fish at market or is a fishmonger. He has. You can definitely smell the docks of Saltmarsh in this guy's cart.
Oh, I know. Lena's gonna. Does Lena notice the fish too, or do I have to roll for that?
I think with they give you a perception check because you're a little magically depressed.
Yeah.
25.
Yeah, I definitely noticed the fish. I go, do you know a cobalt named Algae?
Kind of squints at you a little bit and like, yeah.
I'm his sister, Lena.
Oh no shit! I thought you were more blue. All right, come here.
Yeah.
Come to the light. Let me take a look at you.
Hi.
He doesn't stop talking about you.
That's
I don't
my
think he
brother
actually
for
stops
you.
talking either.
Yeah, Could you maybe give us a ride back into town? We're not doing so great right now.
Wait, is he? Excuse me. Is he? From my understanding, he's coming from Saltmarsh, or is he going to Saltmarsh?
He is coming from, and
Okay.
you would notice he's got fish on board. When you ask for a ride back to town, he kind of scrunches his face a little bit. He's like, I got a time sensitive delivery. I'm going northward here.
Aren't we heading to Burl? Or are we heading back to... Where are we going?
You're heading to Burl to hit the inn.
Yeah.
The sort of on.
Lena's a little confused, okay?
Is this man not going to Burl?
Yeah, he's heading that way.
Yeah, okay.
Someone will need to correct me then.
Okay. Oh, no, we don't want to go back that way right now. We need to get somewhere to help our friends. You see, and I'm going to gesture to Lena and Flurry. We seem to have run into a bit of trouble this night, and we're looking for some healing help.
Oh. Well, that's
place to rest our
real
heads.
unfortunate. That guy for sale?
What?
He points at Boris.
Oh, no. That's a
Yeah, big
valued colleague.
Boris's ears perk up and he just gives like a huff and a stomp on the ground.
He's got a warrior's expression. I like him.
Yes, he's quite feisty, that one. But if you wouldn't mind, we could really use a lift the way that you're going. If you have the space, that is.
Oh yeah. Gonna be cold.
That doesn't seem to bother any of us too badly, I don't think. It'll definitely be a lot faster than us walking, which is also quite chilly this night.
Yes, it would be a very big help. By the way, what is your name? I'm so sorry. I rudely did not ask. I'm sorry about that.
Oh yeah, Durog. Good to see
Durog.
you. You know, a little bit
Nice
of
to meet
charity on
you.
the road kicks you back on the swing side, you know. So Yeah, it
Mhm.
doesn't cost me anything. I'm going that direction. He kind of pats the horse and be like, they might complain a little bit. Extra weight.
Thank you, thank you. Can I reach into my bag and pull out one of the ration cubes and just give it to the whole one? Is there 2 horses or 1?
Just 2 horses.
I'm gonna break it in half and give it to each of the horses.
Ah, nice. Little treat for you.
Yes, well, they have to carry our weight, so we could use a little snack.
You see one of the horses is very ornery, and he hops at you when you try to feed it, and then very like.
Come now, no need to be
Greg?
selfish. Greg? Is that the first words that Flurry speaks?
Tell me first, is it Greg?
No.
That didn't sound very convincing, Droog.
Greg is so old, bro.
Oh.
Who was Greg?
A friend's horse.
You would just see like almost a light of recognition, and then oh no, never mind. As Flurry sinks back
It
into
could
silence.
be Greg's kid.
Yeah,
don't
Flurry's
know.
gone again.
Greg was an elderly horse when you guys got him.
Pa.
Listen, do you know
That's only 3 years
the
ago.
rate of things that go on in elderly care homes? You don't know. Greg could be a dad.
Ugh,
Right?
Old man dad horse. Anyway. Oh gosh. If we're getting a ride back to Burl, I would like to take a quick break since the timer is up on the way back. Just real fast.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You guys load into the cart.
And Odie's the first to hop up. She's like, "Get me, let me sit. There's far too much responsibility for one night."
Yeah, Lena will also get on the cart. Maybe sit up near Drog in the cart.
Yeah, there's not a lot of room. He does shuffle over a little bit and let you sit up front with him. The tarp tent that's behind there is frigid cold. There is some sort of magic that is here, that the temperature is cooler, likely to make the fish preserve a little bit longer. And it gives kind of a frosty atmosphere as it's almost snowing inside the back of this wagon. And you guys settle in for a moment as the cart pulls away, and then if you need to have a little break, we can do your break now on Twitchy.
Just a little one. Just a quick 3-minute break here to disable pre-rolls and stuff.
There you go.
Alright, folks, we will be back in 3 minutes. If you have to do anything, go grab a snack, go to the bathroom, do what you gotta do. We will see you guys in a minute.
I'm gonna get my water.
Okay, I'm back. Alrighty, welcome back, everybody. There we go.
Hi.
How is everybody doing? We are back. Do we have a roll call? Druk, are you here?
Roll call.
Yo.
Smooth is
Yo.
here. Lemon is here. Blue is here. Gentle. Claris.
I've been here the whole time.
Alright, Samurai. Gentle? Gentle is not back yet. That's okay. We can wait another minute.
Lottery
no.
time.
The plot. Oh no.
It comes.
Okay, I'm back.
Now Gentle's back. Excellent.
Yeah.
Alright. We are on the wagon. Going to Burgle. Burgle? Burl? Burl. There we go.
Girl.
Burl. Druk, take it away.
Potty breaks concluded.
Yeah.
Rounding the bend, the cart begins to rattle back to life. Slow sort of frosting in the rear of the wagon. The fishy smell of a localized fish market, as it were. Crates and barrels of seafare product that are heading more northward to markets, restaurants. You're not sure quite their purpose or destination, but regardless, a path forward down the road. Your tired bones eager for a steady surface to carry you for a time, albeit in the back, a little bit cold. Those of you with wet clothes now in a freezer of sorts. You can feel that sort of biting cold from the nippy area here. I think primarily it's just Enodia and Boris, because Flurry and Jackson tight-roped across.
Mm-hmm. And Lena's sitting up front. I'll take out like a towel or something and start drying Boris off.
Boris will just look at you appreciatingly and just tail wiggles.
Yeah, I'm treating Boris like you would either a cat or a dog. Yeah.
A cat dog.
Ooh.
A puppy cat?
The cart moving onwards. Duroc is pretty joyful. He's very alert. It seems like this is his preferred time of travel. There are light hums and whistles, and he seems quite comfortable on the road. There's a little bit of a glance from time to time behind him, just to watch the occupants. So there's not like a full level of trust, but there's some common charitable practices on the road, picking people up and um, allowing them some respite on the way is seen as a good karma, as it were. Even though you might not be able to pay him back, that charity will come back around to him at some point, and that's kind of the common courtesy. And you see someone broken down on the road, stopping to help them fix their wagon. Maybe if you're in a similar situation one day, that'll swing back. So it's not charity for charity's sake, but a belief in a common good. So he's not expecting any money out of you, but there is that still a little layer of distrust of I have a lot of fish back there, and I need to make sure I still have that amount of fish when I reach Burrow.
Lena's gonna turn to him and say, "Thank you again for giving us this ride. I greatly appreciate it. And next time I see Algie, I will let him know how much of a big help you were to us."
Oh, actually, and he scrunches his face again. I really like the guy. He's got a lot of energy, and he's awake in the daytime when I want to be asleep. So maybe don't tell him my name, because then
Oh,
he might want to
absolutely. Then I will just ask this of you. If you run into him, please do not tell him you saw me in this state. I do not want to worry my brother.
Oh, you're in a state?
I am not doing too great right now. Yeah.
Rough night, huh?
Yes.
His gray skin. He doesn't think there's anything wrong with you.
I'm normally more of a brighter blue. If so, yeah.
I mean, rough nights will do that to you.
True. I just don't want to worry my brothers. I know they tend to worry more than I would like them to.
Yeah, I mean, I probably won't be back for another week anyway, so you have some time to bounce back, maybe. Unless I'm still
hoping
bad in a
so.
week. So what are you guys doing out here? If you don't mind me prying too much, but out on the road in the middle of the night. You don't seem to be family, because you're all different.
We were sent to investigate something for the town. And we ran into a bit of trouble.
Oh, you're city workers.
Yes. I work for the Adventurers Guild, and so do a few of the others of us.
Adventurers, huh?
Yes. So the situation we are in is not completely uncalled for.
Hey, so maybe it was a good thing you got put in my path. Maybe one day I'm gonna get mugged by bandits, and I'll be like, "Oh no, adventurers!" And then you guys will jump out of the woods or something.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
One never truly knows.
You sure don't.
Mm-hmm.
I, ran this road a couple of years now. And you think you saw everything, and then, one night there's a blue pig on the road.
Mm-hmm.
Never saw that before. Sure you don't want to sell him?
Very sure.
All right.
He's
Or is he
very
gonna headbutt his wheel? Just
He's got a fire in his eyes, and I like him.
Yes. We all very much appreciate him.
All right.
I'm just gonna smile at Boris.
I can't blame a merchant for trying,
I completely understand. I have one of my siblings is a merchant as well, so but they're back home, so
Yeah. Another wait. He like squints a little bit. He's like, okay, you're Lena, and then there's LG. And then your other brother's a merchant? I haven't met any other comrades in town.
not Fen. Well, I have many siblings, and they're not all they're all kobolds. I have
You got a horny dad?
no, just more of a mother who likes to adopt and love children.
Okay.
Yeah, back home she runs she ran an orphanage for many years, but we just all ended up just becoming more of a family. So it turned kind of into its own little town.
My dad's, my uncle was like a chieftain, and he had like 17 children. So like that's where I figured, big families.
Yeah, I get that a lot actually, and then I explain that we just took in a lot of different kids. I miss a lot of them. I fought in the army with a couple of them, and I definitely miss them. But I came to Saltmarsh with Fed and Algae because they wanted to see more of the world, and I could not forgive myself if something happened to them out here. So, yeah.
Well, seems like the little guy's thriving, so you must be doing something right.
I am very glad to hear that. He definitely loves his job.
Yeah. Yep. That he does. He's just like, yep. You get that. He talks a whole lot. And imagine info dumping on random merchants.
Then I can picture it in her mind exactly what he's talking about. Oh. At least he always has something to talk about, though. No awkward silences.
Oh yeah. Awkward or not, I don't think there's any silence when he's around. He's a good kid.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cart's been wandering on as this light conversation has kind of filled the atmosphere. A little bit of that rumble of the cart tires and some kicking of stones. You can achieve a short rest during your time here. Jingle will have concluded your long rest by the time the cart ride reaches its destination. Jingle, you wake up in heaven. You're just surrounded by cold fish.
Can I recover dawn-based resources upon this rest?
Sleep.
Drew?
Hmm?
Can I recover dawn-based resources upon this rest?
Not yet.
Okay.
Forrest, did we die?
Knack.
Are you sure? Because I'm pretty sure we're in heaven.
Back.
Fishsicles.
If Jingle tries to eat any of the fish, Enodia will make an attempt to stop her, explaining that these are not our fish, and that fish will be procured upon entrance into town.
Hey, good morning, little one.
Sleight of
See big
hand.
orc
What do I
man
have to
looking in
do
the
to
back.
beat that?
It's trying to pass your passive perception.
Oh, well, you failed.
Smack. No.
Lena is also going to turn around and look and choose to intimidate Jingle and be like just give her like the mom glare. So like if you do anything right now, like no words, but like you can tell from the glare that it's like if you do anything right now, you are going to regret it. There will be a timeout. You will not get treats or snacks. There will be no such reward. And she's gonna turn around and just
Fine, I
It's-
won't do nothing.
Comedic of the dice.
You know what's funny too is intimidation has my highest modifier of plus 11.
The mom
Really
glare just-
perfecting that mom glare.
Yeah.
That mom glare, the mom like, don't you start shit right now.
It doesn't work for Boris, and it doesn't work for Jingle to steal the fish. My PP is very large.
Which character am I doing?
You have a large PP.
I
Yes,
have a
indeed.
large PP.
It's like one of those like
Lena
the
has
cat
a higher
scenarios
one.
where it's like you're not looking at the fish, but you
Jackson's
scooch
is
a little
very
bit
high as
closer.
well.
You scooch a little bit closer, and then you're like, I'm not reaching for it. I'm looking over this way, and then it's like, damn it. Heading down the road a bit further, you see a very humble structure in the distance, slowly rolling closer. Nice, like welcoming torchlight on the front side. There's some people that are collected by the door, seeming some people either paying their tabs or securing stables for their horses. It's unclear, but some people discussing and doing business, and a large sort of the building, the inn is one building, and then twice the size of it behind is a large stable that can accommodate a number of carriages and stuff. Duroc just kind of rolls forward and
Anodi has been to Burl multiple times. She goes to reach for her keeper's crest and then remembers it's not there and gets sad.
Well, Anodi is sad.
That's a net 20.
that is, and that 20. Give me an investigation check real quick.
Me? Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
17. Do you want to take a really nice one, a really big one, or do you want to be inconspicuous and grab 3 little guys?
Oh, 3 little guys. Absolutely 3 little guys.
Deft as can be, you wait for that sad oh, and she like pats around her person, and you're like yoink. Just grab a goblin fist worth of fish sickles.
And I'm going to shove 1 in my mouth and 2 in Boris's.
Boris just kind of gets like the big eyes, like something just got shoved in his mouth, and just trying to munch and not draw attention.
Enodia didn't notice and was unable to stop it. But will she notice them chewing?
Make an insight check.
Lena is also going to make an insight check
Yeah, she
too.
notices.
Oh, Lena absolutely does not see.
Wait, hang on. Jingle and Boris, you can make deception checks. You are not.
Listen, my
you're
deception
totally
check's
not.
-1. It's not going to do nothing.
You have 0.
I am gnawing this fish. It's still hanging half out my mouth.
He's gonna do a face palm.
The
Enodia's
brain
gonna
freeze kind of kicks in. You're like, yeah, cold fish.
Enodia's gonna count out however
Hey,
many
brain
copper and
freeze.
silver that this is. And just put it in her front pocket to give to the guy and be like, I'm sorry, I tried so hard.
I wanna. Do I see them counting out money?
I mean, I don't think they're hiding it.
No, I'm not.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Then I'm just gonna go. If you're gonna pay for it anyways, and then I'm gonna take 2 more fish and shove them in my mouth.
No. I try to stop him. This is this guy's livelihood. We can't take this stuff. He's giving us a favor.
I'm gonna slap. Well, I don't know this. I was asleep, and then I woke up in a frozen truck full of food.
Yeah. I definitely told you when you woke up, but what do I gotta roll to stop them?
We contested athletics. You're gonna try to grab Jingle before she's so strong and so small.
God damn it, you're so nimble.
Oh my gosh.
Roll against me.
2 more.
Roll
2 more
against
in my
me.
mouth.
No, you gotta roll against me.
What am I rolling?
This would be
Athletics.
athletics. She's trying to grab your arm, and you are a determined little goblin.
Yeah,
not a
Oh.
Not a chance.
I'm putting 2 more in my mouth.
Well, if you're gonna keep eating them, you have to contribute to his money.
Oh, okay. Hey, Drook, how much is a fish?
A singular fish, probably like not more than 2 copper.
Oh, perfect. Okay, I'm gonna pull out 10 gold, throw it at Enodia, and just start going at it.
At this point, so is Boris.
Yep. You shouldn't have said anything. Nope. Now it's breakfast time.
Oh boy.
So now we're eating everything. We're not stopping until I run out of money.
Lena.
Oh, hey! What are you doing?
I just hold out my hand with the coins in it and a defeated look.
Gotcha.
That's it, you?
All right, hey, little one, hey.
You're just gonna walk over.
Hey, why are these fish so tasty today? No.
Lena's gonna run over and try to pick up Jingle.
Need help, please? Please help.
Oh, are we doing this?
athletics, yeah.
Okay, what am I doing? Athletics?
Athletic to
Yeah.
athletic, or what? Strength saving throw? Oh, finally, you're too small. You got scooped.
You have
I'm just gonna
a
pick her
feral
up.
cat in air jail for a second here.
just gonna.
I'm gonna try and kick Lena.
Yeah. You get a goblin shoe in the nose.
Any damage?
Oh yeah, fuck.
Oh,
I want to
shit.
play this game. You get 5 to the face, Lena.
Lena's
She
gonna
boots
keep
you in
holding
the
on.
nose.
Holding on and be like, this is not the first time I've been kicked in the face by someone smaller than me. She's just gonna glare at her.
All right, no fighting in the cart. He kind of pulls over. He's like, all right, out. Go on.
I am so sorry about
Oh
this.
my goodness, I'm so sorry. And I'm gonna hand over, what is it, the 10 gold that you gave to me? I hope this is enough to cover all of the damages. If not, I'm gonna, like, scribble down, like, the inn that Jackson will be staying here for at least the night, probably. But if you need to find us, you can contact what was the guy's name from Saltmarsh? Anders? You can contact Anders or Quinn or
Or if you need to,
anybody.
tell my
and
brother that you need to speak with me, and I will take care of the rest.
If we owe you more, we will pay.
It's only 10 gold. It's only 10 gold worth of fish.
We're just biting on the fingers that are holding you.
I have Jingle by like the scruff of her neck. She's just like gnawing on my arm, and I'm just standing there taking it.
Horse is like gently headbutting Lena's leg, trying to get her to let go of Jingle.
Lena is going to use
I'm kicking her in the face again.
comprehend language so that she can explain to Boris, because she's determined at this point the more reasonable of the two is Boris. I mean, like, she is eating fish that is not your guys's. How would you like it if we took your fish and ate it on you, and you got no fish? How would you like that?
She paid for it.
I'm gonna hit Lena again.
But she's very clearly eating more. Wait, how much damage has Lena taken?
15 now.
Your nose is just bleeding. You're getting like a little head rush going.
Like, if I put you down, will you stop eating this man's fish, please?
No, I'm picking her up.
The cart is pulling away.
I'm gonna drop Jingle now.
I'm gonna take off after the cart.
Oh, sir, you might want to go faster.
Boris is chasing after Jingle because he's got to stick with
Can
her.
I grapple Jingle? Can I dexterous grapple Jingle?
You can try. It's Jingle's so strong though.
Don't forget to
like...
take your damage, Lena. Don't forget to take your 15
Yeah,
damage.
I'm
It's
taking it right now.
New grapple is a strength saving throw.
No, but I have a dexterous grapple. If I try to hit Jingle
you
and
can
then I can use my dexterity bonus instead. Because I'm a
Okay,
monkey.
so what is your dex? Your dex bonus? Do you have a 20 or an 18?
I'm going to.
Dex is 17.
17. Okay, so that's 16. So strength DC 16 for Jingle.
Is that
As,
saving throw?
Yes, this will be a save.
Eat my shit.
You
tried.
swipe a Dexy hand out at Jingle, but this is a goblin on a mission now, either fueled by hunger or spite. We don't know. Whole ass sprinting. You get a hand on the armor, but just as quickly it just slips through the fingers as she's dead sprinting away.
Lena's gonna sit on the ground and pull a handkerchief out to start cleaning her nose up. Pinch it to stop the nosebleed.
Yeah. I'm going to make a perception check. This man's. Furious goblin in the rearview mirror, as it were. Horses go into sprint. Jingle goes into sprint. What is your movement speed?
30 feet.
30 feet.
Because I'm not mounted.
Yeah, horses are faster. You have put the shock of the fear of God into this man, and he is running for his life as a very angry yellow goblin is chasing him down.
Oh my god.
Can I?
I did it!
You
Can I try?
The horses
I have
start to make it.
I have kinetic jaunt. Can I try to like get in front of Jingle and try to trip her? I can be fast, I think.
No, I think I think at this point it's just Jingle in a dead sprint, and very quickly chasing this man, but is losing ground continuously as
Yeah.
horses are
I'm
faster.
gonna stop. Just dead stop. Just shoot. Ugh. This is their fault. And I'm gonna turn around and look at Enodia and Lena, and just with malice in her eye. And then I'm gonna huff and hop on Boris and just be grumpy. It wasn't even worth 10 gold. I spent more on less. This is bullshit. This is Boris shit.
Boris is just like, kind of like, what the hell did I do? Shakes his head, walking back to the group.
Yeah, bullshit malarkey.
Cursing in Goblin.
Lena catches every word of it too.
You witness the cart does not stop at the at the way station building and continues to race past. There's a few people that are like outside. Seeing a cart speed past is kind of unusual at this time of night, and some like confused glances at one another. But you approach the building. You're probably like 120 feet out or something like that, so not too much walking has to be done. The human outside, just so you guys approach, is like, what was that guy's problem?
I don't know. Never seen him before.
Lena's still pinching her nose. So Jackson, where's this inn? I need to lay down.
It shouldn't be far anymore. Should it?
Yeah, you guys are like just like around the bend. You're walking towards it right now. You can kind of see it in the foreground.
Okay, so I assume we were making our way straight to the inn then.
Enodia's gonna get you guys set up in the inn and everything, but once that's done, she's gonna go talk to the front desk about healers and if there's any wizards or something in town before potentially going to bed, seeing if she can set up an appointment for the injured folk.
You're not in Burl. You're kind of at like a tavern sort of rest stop on the way to Burl.
Gotcha. Then instead, I'm going to talk to the innkeeper about procuring transport, seeing if we can get either to Saltmarsh or to Burl. We'll go whichever way we need to find a healer at this point, I think.
Am I familiar with the innkeeper? Like from the yearly innkeeper convention or something?
I think there would be some familiarity. Maybe someone like you would have stopped in at this inn at some point or another. Mostly through like reputation or that sort of thing as well. The owner is another halfling, which is probably why you would have more time to speak about problems of halfling ownership and trying to be intimidated because you are of smaller stature, and that typically going very wrong for whoever thinks that size equates power.
Yeah, we're definitely on the same level, like literally.
This man's name is Briffo. Yeah, kind of an older halfling man with a not a lot of hair left. A scraggly sort of chin beard that's left, but it's one of those. He's basically operated this property his entire life, and then he's expanded upon it to try to be like a legacy for kids he never had. That's kind of the information that you would pick up on.
As we
But
enter,
this, go ahead.
as we enter the inn, like, are we allowed to enter the inn, or is there like security outside?
You see, there is like
Like-
some ruffians around outside. There seem to be more waiting for wagons and that sort of thing. For foot traffic, they don't really stop or engage. They seem to be there specifically to help people that have carriages or horses.
Okay, so we are like basically allowed to enter the tavern without
Yeah.
any complications. As we enter, do we see Briffo, or do I see Briffo?
You would see this kind of sleepy-eyed halfling sort of at the bar counter, looking out. There's not any patrons down here. There's not a bard playing at the moment, so it's kind of like an empty space. Early hours of the morning, but there's a few people that are like, you can hear that the kitchen is starting up and that the placements and stuff for the taverns is just being cleaned right now. A few human workers just kind of moseying about as you enter.
Okay, I'm gonna. Wait, does Inodia know Briffo?
No.
Mm-mm.
Okay, then I'm gonna like nod over to Briffo and whisper to Inodia that this is the owner of this place, and maybe we should make sure that Jingle and Boris are not causing any more trouble.
Apparently, they're staying outside.
Oh, we're gone. We've walked past you guys. You guys went into the inn. We just kept walking because we're
Mhm.
sulking.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Engie.
Briffo, I was looking to speak with you about procuring transport for the 6. Is there 6 of us? 6 of us? For the 6 of us, to get to town, either Burl or
Oh,
Saltmarsh.
hello! It's so good to see you patrons today. Sorry, dear, you have to talk into my right ear. I don't hear very well on that side.
Oh, sorry. I was looking to speak with you about procuring transportation. We need to get to one
Well,
of
I
the
run a tavern,
towns.
not transportation, dear.
I was wondering if you knew if anyone was going to be coming through at all.
Oh.
Maybe if you had any regulars that would be passing through that we could speak with about catching a ride.
I'm sure some folks are going to be up in the morning. A few hours before anybody will leave this place. Oh, Jackson! My boy, it's so good to see you again.
Briffo, you old bugger! How's the business going? And we're doing our secret halfling handshake.
Oh, it's so good to see you again. And he's very slowly sort of mimicking the handshake. It's like, it's been so long. Come, I'll have a special breakfast made for you. How is your business doing?
We appreciate it. We are indeed very hungry. We have come a long way, but I, as always, bring good coin to you, my good friend. So, you shall be well compensated.
As they walk away, and Nodia's just standing there going, but I was, okay.
That fellow, Big Tiny, that you hooked me up with, has brought amazing patronage to my place. I must
Right?
thank you 1,000
He's the
times.
best.
I didn't know that an ogre could have such dainty eating.
Yeah, it's quite surprising when you see it the first time.
You think with that mass, but I guess he just doesn't stop eating. It's not giant meals. It's just he's always consuming something. It's amazing.
He is a wonder. Let me tell you.
Oh, he brought a few of his brothers over, and they made that whole stable outside.
Oh,
It's ogre-sized. I can't hardly maneuver myself through there anymore. Those ceilings, I feel like they're up in the skies.
yeah. It's not easy for us small folks.
But it's
Listen,
nice.
listen,
Oh,
Griffo.
yes,
Like we
yes.
are quite in quite a pickle. We went through some well, let me tell you, some dangerous shit, as the young people would call it. Maybe you can help us out here, maybe with a room for the night and some food and a cold ale or something. I shall see that you are gonna be well compensated, and maybe if you have like a delivery coming through here to Saltmarsh or something that we could use as like transportation. I mean, Anodia, the other little guy was just trying to talk about with you. Maybe you can wink, wink, move some levers for us, open some doors, if you know what I mean.
Give me a persuasion check.
Can I cast Trance?
Absolutely.
Then I would like to do that. It's a cantrip. So I'm not expending any spell slots.
Yeah. So you'll have advantage on this check.
Okay. Oh, you don't want to do saving throw? Oh, so.
He's an old man.
Okay.
He's charmed by you.
Okay. Advantage. Persuasion.
17. Kind of brings you into the back a little bit, and you see that there are a few there are a few people you kind of recognize. This is a strange place as it seems right now. You're noticing some of these rough and tumble like ex-thugs and people that used to be bandits, and these like it's like you're walking into a gangster kitchen. Where like everybody is hella dangerous, and they got scars and battle wounds, and you're just seeing they're just cooking. They're preparing these breakfasts and meals. It seems like a lot of the people under his employ are just people trying to restart their lives again.
Wait, well, wait, is it breakfast time? Like, is it like, are we at the end of the night, basically?
Yeah, so it looks like they're getting ready for like people to be awake and then start to leave from
I
here.
see. Mmm, that smells delicious. What are you guys cooking?
Hey, it's Jackson, guys. Look. I'm like, he's like, who the fuck is this guy? Like, yeah.
Yeah, I remember you from last time. Totally.
Yeah, I mean the show at the island, that was a crazy time. I don't even remember the back half of it.
Oh my goodness, I was so blacked out, let me tell you. That was crazy.
Hey, yeah, man, let's get this guy some like, we got a ham from last night. And I don't know, we were gonna, eat it up and for something. We'll make you something nice. Yeah, come on, guys, let's do this. And they start cooking up some like proper dinner meals because they recognize you're like an evening type guy. This would be your dinner time where most people are breakfast. So like a hearty like ham shank. Sorry, Boris, but that's what they got. A little bit of pork, some nice leftovers from the evening time, and some breakfast foods that they're cooking up. You see that this kitchen is filled with like like thugs and brigands and people usually on the wrong side of the law, but they're working so harmoniously in this like sleepy little bed and breakfast. It's just strange. But that's kind of the way that he's been running his business. He gives people like a second chance and wants to hire guys down on their luck, and there seems to be a lot of like mutual respect at this little stop, and that's probably why they don't get robbed. Because if you have like a lot, if you have a lot of ex bandits here, nobody's gonna
Mm.
want to try to steal from that place.
Smart. I'm nodding over to Briffo. Briffo, you're doing a really good job. And I'm tapping in on his shoulder.
I like, these young whippersnappers coming to help us out, and there hasn't been any problems in quite a long time.
How old are you, Briffo? Like how much longer do you want to do this? Who's taking over when you are like, sleeping like a really long sleep?
Yeah, the eternal slumber. I think every night I hear the sirens' calls, bringing me into the darkness.
Man, don't
But
make
then I
me
wake up.
sad.
It's not that day to day. There's business to do.
Right. That's the
Nice.
spirit.
Oh, there's a young man that I think he really has taken to the horses, and as I don't have an heir of my own, I think that maybe once he's good with the business side. He's had some troubles with the guards once or twice, so
I mean,
he's not ready yet, but he will be one day.
one thing is for sure, you are definitely the best teacher.
Oh, flattery will get you everywhere.
Always
It's like-
lucky to have you, to learn from you.
Hmm.
You're like the Yoda of taverns.
At least this land, anyways. I know where all the bodies are buried. No.
Yeah, that's always good.
And I was
All
quietly just
right.
making mental notes. It's like all tavern keepers seem to be somewhat crooked. Keep
Wow.
LG and Fen away from bars. And these are just mental notes she's making to herself.
I wasn't
Oh.
going to send any boys into town to restock for a couple of days, but there's no harm in going early if it sets you on your way.
Would be great. Look, and if I can do anything for you, or if you ever in Swordmarsh, Briffo, just let me know. Just hit me up. I got you. I got you covered. You got this
Oh,
place to sleep. You get the finest food. Roof is making a fantastic pumpkin pie for you.
well, the boys have told me about some fantastical shows that you have put on, and maybe one day when it doesn't rain and the old bones think that a cart ride will be sufficient, then I'll come and visit you, and you can show me your wonderful place.
I would love that. You get a personal tour.
Do you need to rest for a while, or should I make the arrangements to have you brought back as soon as possible?
Let me check in with the others how they feel. Is that okay for you if I come back to you?
Oh yes, I'll bring out your food shortly. I think the booth number 2, that would be the best spot. It has less of the drainage from the rain outside. It's not raining outside.
Thank you, Briffo. You're too kind. Okay, and I'm making my way
Yes.
back to the others, and I'm like, I mean, I don't even know who is with us right now. It's like Lena, Enodia,
Flurry's there
Flurry, I
too.
assume, and Jingle and Boris are still outside.
Yeah, they're outside throwing a hissy fit.
Okay, and then or at least I would like tell them that we are being seated in booth number 2, and then there's food coming, and I would be like, "You, how are you feeling? Like Briffo could send us on the way as soon as possible, or we could get some rest here if you want to."
Well, I think rest would be the best option, but do you think he knows anybody that would know any magic to keep a person hidden? I would not want to have anybody come and destroy this place, but I mean, we could be far enough away. I don't know. They traveled quite far to come and find. She's really worried about. She's just muttering at this point, like under her breath, about like being really worried that something is tracking her still. being uncertain how they even got her sent to begin with. That it shouldn't have been possible because things should have disappeared like they were supposed to, and just a whole bunch of stuff that you don't quite understand. But basically, the gist of it is, she's trying to figure out if anybody has any spells to keep people hidden temporarily.
I'm gonna ask him. Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know.
regardless
He's not
that,
much of a.
I think we need to stay.
At least for a couple of hours, yeah. I make sure we get some rooms. Okay, and with that, I would go back to Briffo and be like, "Yo, Briffo, I'm back. So if you don't mind, we would like to rest in your cozy establishment, if the offer still stands."
Oh, yes, of course. Of course, yes. They don't have the most glamorous rooms, but they have beds and they're warm and clean.
I'm sure they will be perfect and as cozy as a cloud. And I'm like putting a little bag with money or gold coins inside and like do a secret handshake and basically pass it over to him.
Oh, you. Gives you a big smile and kind of just pockets the coins and puts it into his little apron. All right, let me get you the keys. Do you want to eat down here, or should I bring the food up to your room once it's ready?
Oh, if you could bring it up to our rooms, that would be amazing.
Yes. It's going to get noisy down here in a little bit, but once people clear out, it should calm down again. So get some good rest. And he kind of like shuffles around to the edge of the desk and he hands you 3 sets of keys.
Oh, one more thing, Briffo, if you don't mind me asking. Like, do you know by chance, any like wizards or magicians that could help with like, I don't know, erasing our traces or our scents?
Oh, are you being followed, Jackson?
I'm just
Is it
asking for a
me?
friend.
Okay.
Wink, wink.
Okay. Let me go and talk with one of the boys from the stables. I'll see if they have any sort of. This magic stuff is quite wonderful, but I don't know exactly how it all works.
That would be lovely. Thank you very much. I appreciate your efforts.
All right. Well, it is the odd numbered rooms. 1 and 3 and well, I guess that one's 9. So I guess your party might be a little separated, but see what you can do with those rooms, and maybe I would stick at number 3 if I were you, because the middle rooms are usually the warmest. So I'll knock on the door, and once I've spoken with the hands outside.
Again, I thank you, Briffo, and I take the keys to the rooms. How many keys? How many rooms did we get?
He gave you 3 rooms. You would know there's probably 2 beds per room.
Okay.
So you're gonna have to bunk up a little bit, unless Jingle Boris stays outside. Then somebody needs to bunk up, and then 2 you can have solo rooms.
I'm heading back to the gang, and I'm like, yeah, we got 3 rooms, and they're gonna bring us the food upstairs. So if you don't mind following me, also where are Jingle and Boris? Where are they anyway?
They're outside pouting still. I suppose we should
Yeah.
send somebody to go check on them, but they're still pretty mad at myself and Lena. I'll rock,
Should
paper,
I
scissors, you,
try my
Lena,
luck?
And whoever
Oh, no.
loses does
I
not have to sleep in the same bunk as them should they come inside.
All right. right.
How do we rock
Mm.
paper scissors in game?
You can roll a d6, and then whoever rolls higher wins.
Okay. Whoever wins has to bunk with them. Whoever loses has to go get them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Sounds
so
good.
we each lose in a way.
Yep.
Ready?
Yep.
I rolled my Twitch chat by mistake, but I got a 6, which means I have to bunk with them, and you have to go get them.
Okay. So Lena will go get them.
Okay.
Lena walks out of the building and looks. How far away did they go? Do I have to? This might be more of a pain.
I don't know. How far away did they go?
Oh, like a little bit. It's
A little-
we're near a tree, but quite a bit away.
I'm gonna roll. Should I roll something to see if I can figure out which way they went?
Yep. You can give me investigation or survival. You can try to track Boris or try to use the environment to determine where a angry Jingle may have gone.
I am going to use survival to try and track Boris because I feel like I will be better at that if they're the same number.
Let's see. What's Boris' passive stealth? Disadvantage at a -1. So
I very much know where he went.
He's a big
there's
blue
very
boar, hard
obvious
to miss.
Boris Prince.
Yeah.
I will follow the Boris Prince then.
By the way, your passive stealth is 4.
My passive stealth
Boris's?
is 4.
It's 4.
Where do we find our passive stealth?
I don't think mine's much better.
Wow.
Yeah, because it's your passive stealth is 10 plus the modifier. Yours is a -1, and then when
What's
you
the
have
modifier?
perpetual disadvantage on the thing, it's a -5 to your passive. So you have -6 stealth. So it's
Oh.
4 passive stealth for Boris.
Amazing.
How do you find your passive stealth?
It's not on the character sheet, but the calculation for any passive skill is 10 on the die.
Okay.
So you would add
Mhm.
your modifier and then anything else that would go on top of it.
That's
So
funny.
if you have advantage on every skill, it's a +5. Disadvantage on the skill gives a -5 to your passive.
So mine would be like 12 if I have a +2.
Yeah, a +2 with nothing else.
Neat.
Yeah, that's how like passively stealthy you are.
Oh wait, I think I actually have disadvantage on it from one of my things.
But you have advantage from your boots too. So that's the weird thing with Enodia is you have disadvantage, advantage all the time.
Right.
So Alina is getting or looking for Boris and Jingle. I'm gonna turn to Inodia again and be like, Briffa's gonna ask one of the boys if they know someone who can like help with the issue.
Excellent.
If you know what I mean.
I appreciate you asking. We should hopefully only need to borrow one room. But if they're after me, it would be best to at least mask me, if that makes sense.
Totally.
Might also want to mask Flurry. I don't know if they have a scent on them now. They seem to always know where their kinds are. It makes sense, but I don't know why they know where I am.
One way or another, we shouldn't stay too long in one place right now.
No, definitely not. We definitely need to rest up, get as good as we can, and then head back out. We need to find somebody who can help with our 2 very glaring issues at this point, I would say. And then we can head off on another one of our missions, I suppose. That is, if everybody still wishes to go along with my stuff, my ideas. You know?
Yeah. We're gonna make it work. I'm sure.
Lena, following the trail, you see it veers off a path now towards a lazy tree in the distance. And without much need to look, you can spot a blue mound with a particularly spicy goblin.
I'm just gonna take a deep breath and walk over to both of them.
When Lena gets within 30 feet, can I see a perception to see if she's coming?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Give me a perception check. A 12. I would say you could definitely hear someone is coming. Lena's not necessarily trying to make themselves scarce. So you would pick up that somebody has left the path and is heading in your direction, which kind of like puts you on that edge to go and look, and you would see her.
Okay, so I'm going to see Lena.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh my god! Can I?
There's just a
can I
crack
try-
of a sling.
Can I try and dodge it?
On a 25, fuck no. I don't know why she's so accurate at just hurting you, but this is
Yeah.
like very ingrained into Jingle's bones.
He's gonna be like,
Like-
just stop for a second, okay? Coming to let you know we have some rooms and there's food. And also, and she's gonna sigh again and be like, to apologize. I shouldn't have picked you up in such the rude manner that I did. If you want to come back to the inn, like I said, there's food. And Lena's standing a good distance away from them because she doesn't want any more blood, doesn't want another bloody nose at this point. And she's gonna turn around and start walking away after she tells them that.
I think that one misses.
It does. It does.
You're like
Just one more.
It flings
And
back
Jiggle
my
goes back
past
to
my ear.
chomping on the tree.
I'm gonna whip my hand around and then just turn back around and keep going.
You tread.
Does that mean Jiggle and Boris are gonna be staying outside?
Yeah.
Okay. When you get back in, saying that they're gonna be staying outside, Enodia is gonna relinquish the solo room to you. And that means Flurry and or Jackson have to bunk with Enodia. Have fun.
I think it's gonna take the furthest to the back room.
Flurry is just like kind of following people around.
Alright, Flurry, you can come with me. Fair warning, I might talk in my sleep. At least that's what Gutenberg says, but you can't always believe what this thing says, and she pats the book. Jackson can have the
Basically
other
just do as
single
I'm told.
Yeah.
Because you procured the room, so it makes sense that you can have one to yourself for privacy.
I mean, I don't mind sharing a room for like one day or one night. So when the breakfast is coming, is there like Boris and Jingle friendly breakfast by chance? Like, do we get a plate with eggs or something?
Oh yeah, there is a feast that's drummed up for the group of you. Essentially, like a platter of breakfast foods and like a continental breakfast style that's like kind of wheeled into your room. Briffo kind of stands in the hallways, just followed the some of the cooks up that bring the food up to you. Well, I have talked with the boys, and looks like not a lot of learned magic casters. You
Mm,
know,
yeah.
some slick tricks and the such. But we've set a dozen archers in the woods around, so if anyone's coming with ill intent, they'll be filled with holes.
Okay, Briffo. I appreciate your efforts. Thank you very much for reaching out. And thank you for this amazing breakfast. It looks and smells amazing.
Oh yes, please enjoy, get some rest, and just let us know when it's time to go. Rush hour will be concluded in 4 or 5 hours, but I imagine you'll be resting at that point, and then we can arrange for transport. So, mm.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm gonna let you know when we are ready. Also, if I have one more request. If we get a transport, Briffo, please, could you make sure it's not like a fish delivery or something like that? That would be like awesome.
A fish delivery. Okay, all right. Well, I think we would go and buy the fish at this market, but yes, it should not be an issue. An empty
Yeah,
cart is what we'll be
yeah.
going down.
That would be the best. See,
Mm.
we understand each other, Briffo.
It's good to see you, my boy, and have a good rest.
Yeah, how business is booming for you.
Mm.
Okay, we're gonna get the others for breakfast. At least as they feel, I'm gonna get my plate of like pancakes and bacon and stuff like that for myself,
Mhm.
and then I would also like make a plate ready with like with eggs to bring out to Boris and Jingle. Since I might be the one that's like they are neutral towards right now.
Certainly, letting the other rooms know that the food is there. You take your jingle offerings. Lena giving a rough estimation of where they're camped out. You can certainly head on over.
Okay, yeah, I'm heading outside to Jingle and Boris and like, guys, I brought you a little offer of peace.
Uh, oh, Jackson, is that breakfast?
It is scrambled eggs.
Perfect. I will wander over to Jackson and I'll take the plate and then I'll just take it back to my tree.
Okay, just letting you know we have some rooms if you want to get some rest. I'm gonna head back to the others. If not, no pressure. And I'm like going back to the inn to the others for breakfast and then probably for a nap or something.
Nice warm food. Have a little snacky in the relatively breezy area. It's kind of nice. The grass is tall enough that if you bunker down, you don't get the direct impact. But if you want to climb the tree, there's that little bit of that nice, cool morning breeze that blows through the lazy branches here.
Yeah, it's
Camping out.
fantastic. It's camping. It's camping. I'm awake. I already slept.
Yep.
So I'm just horsing around, biting my tree, waiting for Boris to wake up.
If Enodia goes to get food, Flurry will follow, but is not eating.
Enodia is sitting at the desk, writing out a status report to Sir Eric. Not requesting help or guidance or anything, just providing update. This is what I have so far. Hold on, let me paste it over. I just gotta... Oh gosh. Please note this is not spell checked. So there will be typos in it. That's supposed to have 2 N's at the top for in, not just in. And I don't know how to spell burl. But basically it says location, an inn just outside of Burl. Status 4 alive and well. 1 muted coloring and depressed demeanor, unknown conditions. Physically well-ish, because they've taken a couple kicks to the face. 1 infected with unknown lycanthropy, injured but healing. And this is getting sent to Sir Eric. Yeah. She will Monty Crunch on her rations and forego the proper, quote-unquote, proper cooked food. Because she knows if she goes out there, she's going to have to deal with Gutenberg, who is in the process of looking up any and all known cases of lycanthropy that we have in our systems to see statuses on healing and stuff like that. She knows that there are certain ones that can be healed and stuff like that, but yeah, that's what Enodia is doing. So I'm assuming Flurry would kind of just be sitting there, or maybe go and sleep or something.
Yeah, I'm basically just sitting on the floor.
Are you going to
I'll toss.
examine Flurry's injuries
Yes.
and or allow yourself to be examined?
I will toss Flurry a ration granola bar-ish type thing. I'll be like, hey, you should eat something while I'm finishing this. And I know you don't like being touched, but I really should look over your injuries, see if I can identify the specific breed that you've been infected with. I can tell that you've been infected by your eyes, but currently it's unknown which type of lycanthropy the tailor had.
I'll
You
catch the
catch-
ration bar and set it down beside me.
Okay. Alright, well, when I'm done this, if you're still awake, I would like to bandage your wounds and disinfect them at the very least. There's not much we can do for that, but we can at least help stop the spread of a bacterial infection at the very least. And I'll just turn back to my paper and continue writing some stuff out before sending it with the bird to Eric.
You can give me medicine or religion. You are muted.
Do I need to make a check against Flurry, or is Flurry not going to fight it?
Flurry's not fighting it. I'm just sitting there.
You said medicine or religion?
Correct.
Can I do religion as well?
I'm
sort of out of it, but I assume that I feel that there's something wrong.
There's some, yes. There is some going on for Flurry.
I rolled the worst that I possibly could for something that I have a +8 in.
Yeah. 13. Trouble is.
Ooh, wait, can I use my session reroll?
Sure.
There we go.
23 is significantly better. It's difficult because lycanthropy progresses very quickly in the Dreadwoods. When somebody gets exposed, there's almost an instantaneous change or a demeanor swap. And for Flurry, there is a demeanor swap, but not in a violent or primal way. They seem to be more like docile and shut down, which is odd. But you're not sure if that's just Flurry in this case, Because like they've always been a little bit, since you've known them, more like reserved, not talking, uninterested. So like to be now back into a more like guarded state, that's not necessarily
More of
unusual.
the same.
Yeah, so to kind of recognize like erratic behavior, that clue isn't there. But you wonder how many Hadozi have been afflicted by lycanthropy before. They're not a particularly common race to begin with, and while some of them work with the core, like you're not sure if you've really encountered that change before, because as a were creature does, it affects certain like species of people differently. But looking at some of the injuries here and cycling it back through some of the information about the strains, this is problematic. There's sort of this dark striations on the bite marks where like the veins kind of stretch outward, or like from the impact point it's turned sort of blackened and seems to be kind of like infectious around the area that's there, pointing towards a little bit more of the necrotic bite that came from the tailor. Loop Guru is the option and the analysis you did not want. Loop Guru is a type of lycanthropy that often can only be cured by killing the infector. It is something where it makes the recipient incredibly hostile and motivated to spread the infection. Their sole purpose, once infected, is to make more infected and to bring this illness to as many folks as possible. And if this is allowed to mature, the only way to free Flurry would be to kill the tailor. This is not something that a simple cleric with belief or aid from a god could remedy.
Is that what I'm thinking? That it's the one that they have? Like, I don't have a lot of what is it called? I don't have a lot of experience around lycanthropy of most types, as they don't tend to survive long enough to get them back to camp. But I've examined quite a few bodies, I would say, of those that have been put down or not made it through their first transformations because their bodies were too weak.
Yes, the only cure, the research that you have is mercy killings. There is almost nothing that can be done with Loop Guru from the keeper's standpoint.
Yeah. I noticed Flurry has yet to let go of their staff, which is made of silver.
Correct. Flurry, with your religion check, part of the reason you've been, or part of what has kind of kept you in this state is you haven't been alone since the moment you were bit. A phantom has walked beside you. Their words not quite reaching your ears, but you saw the visage, the image. There's someone trying to whisper in your ear, and you have been desperately trying to tune them out. A sensation you're rather familiar with, but this is not the same. From your religion check, same but different. There is another influence trying to guide your actions, and by taking no actions, you have stalled the process. But once conscious decisions and thought processes come into play, there's going to be a voice fighting you for that control.
Do I have any sense of who the voice is?
I'm going to. This will be a wisdom saving throw to see how much of it you can let in to examine, or if you have to keep it out. How much understanding you can glean. 23 is fucking great.
I have so much understanding. I am so used to voices in my head.
It is spitting feral rage. It's everything in every moment of rage that you have ever felt is just boiling behind your ears, trying to bring you to action.
But I don't know who it is. It's just rage.
It's yourself, but it is the rage.
Flurry
It
has a ton
seems-
of rage.
and it's all directed at you.
That's
It's
not
trying
new.
to No, it's not. But it's trying to overpower you, trying to overtake you, trying to guide your actions again to the most violent option possible.
Wow, I've never experienced that before. Wonderful.
With your check, there's only one person that could help you. There's only one place that would have any type of skill to help you with influences that are outside your body.
Droic, right?
Mhm.
Got it. Okay, good to know.
You finish your examination, Enodia, and are left with that sickening realization that if that night cycle comes, you are out of options.
19 days,
Uh,
yeah.
Do
Mhm.
do we know that it's 19 days, or is it just like we know we have a length of time to deal with it, or
I think with the keeper's information, Anodi would know the exact full moon cycle.
Yeah, Gutenberg TLDR'd me 19 days.
Enodia, did you relay any of that information?
To anybody? No.
Maybe you should.
Yeah. I mean, everybody else has gone to their own rooms. You're the only one here with me, and I'm just muttering to myself, being like, well,
Okay. Do I hear your muttering?
Oh,
that's
yeah,
the
yeah.
question.
You would. Yeah, she's not quiet with her muttering. She's just it's incoherent babble to most people.
Okay,
So
so
it's somewhere
I assume
along
that
the
I have-
lines of, well, Gutenberg said we would have like about 19 days. It's about 3 days travel to this place and 4 days travel to that place. We could go back and maybe see Quinn. I know that she's pretty good with fighting against things from the Dreadwoods, but
Not Quinn.
oh, that's so far. Is that the first thing
Not
that you say
Quinn.
out loud?
That's the first thing I say out loud.
My head snaps up at you. Okay, not Quinn. I do know about some keepers from Burl who have experience a little bit more in lycanthropy research. However, it's incomplete. Okay. You were mentioning that place that could potentially help Lena. I don't know particularly where that is, or how long it would take to get there. But would they help you as well?
I'll roll out my
My map.
my map,
My
a map,
The map?
it's our map. And I will point to the monastery on the map. They can help.
How far is it? Can I?
By foot is like 5 days of travel. If you had like a wagon or something, like 2.5 days.
Can we switch over to the main map screen for a second? Okay.
You are hereish on the bend, and you need to get kind of hereish from
Burl. Okay.
my understanding.
Well, we could potentially use Jackson's connections to get us at least 2 Burl, and then we could restock on supplies. There's definitely enough time to do so. Oh, right. I'm gonna unclasp the silver chain from around my neck and offer it out to you. You should probably keep hold of this as well. It probably will help.
I just sit there.
Will you let me clasp it, like wrap it around your wrist and clasp it to you?
Yeah, I won't resist.
Okay. You have just been given my, what is it called? Hold on, I gotta find it. I used it in the battle, my silver thingy. Man,
Oh, your
my
key?
warrior's pass key, yes. So you've just been given my warrior's pass key. It is a silver pendant that can transform into a silver weapon of choice. Usually transforms into a sword because that's what I'm proficient in. What?
You wrap it around.
I wear it around my neck because it's easier, but Flurry isn't letting go of their staff, so I figured making it easily accessible to just quickly grasp into hand would be easiest.
Mm-hmm. You would notice around the fingers of the powdered silver, there's a little bit of discoloration, like an allergic reaction, but it's not prominent enough to cause like damage or injury. But you
Mhm.
can start to see that that is one of like the traits of the kind of blackening of the skin around silver.
Mhm.
That chemical reaction is starting.
This will help. At least then you could potentially have 2 weapons of choice, and you shall always have something silver within reach.
I raise an eyebrow at you.
I'm gonna just look at you deadpan, and I'm gonna say, "You've been in the woods. You know better than what has happened." And I'm gonna.
The implication here is that I never ever have my quarterstaff out of my hands at this point.
Yeah.
Like it's always fucking there.
You never know. Something could knock it out. But just in case, until this is dealt with, you will have that warrior's pass key. I'm gonna abruptly turn around, grabbing the map as I go, and I'm like, well, I better start charting a course and making a list of supplies that we're gonna need so that I can give it to Jackson. I'm sure he has connections in Burl that will be quite handy. This has been a lovely experience, honestly. I haven't gotten to work outside of my field in ever, honestly. It's great working with people that have such connections. And I'm just gonna go, like, back to the desk, charting a course, and making lists of what I think we'll need food-wise and stuff like that.
I am going to basically just continue sitting there. I might fall asleep at some point. I presumably fall asleep at some point.
Anodia
Yeah,
does make a mental note to purchase something silver for herself once we reach Burl, and do something about that. Because yes, she has the mace that's available to her, but it's quite heavy and she never uses it. It just kind of stays there on her back. She prefers to be more nimble than the mace allows her to be.
Got weak arms, bro.
Mm-hmm.
She got to lift somewhere.
Yeah.
Describing a course, thinking about the morning. There is a long-awaited rest that comes, each individually. Is there any evening, well, I guess very early morning things that need to be settled before sleep comes for you all?
I don't think so. I'll hand off my papers to Jackson with the course as well as the items that we'll be searching for in Burl for our quick stop by before heading through. And I'll let Lena know the plan as well. Avoiding going outside to anger the sleeping duo.
We're not sleeping.
She assumes
Flurry will
sleeping.
tell Enodia, just don't leave me alone. That's
Understood?
all.
Yeah, you'll probably just tag along behind me then. Or I can leave you with
Oh yeah,
Gutenberg.
I
Oh my
like
God, I could
lapse
put you in-
back into silence, but I am fully following you around at
I
this
could-
point.
I could put you in the book. You could be with Gutenberg for a while.
You just see my eyes get a bit big.
Hey, you'd always be with somebody, and you wouldn't have to walk. Alright, not
Being
Nothing
right
trapped in
changes
an
in my
extra-
demeanor.
now. Not right now. Understood.
But you don't want to be trapped in a extra dimensional space against your will.
Again,
That
hey, no,
sounds
no.
great.
I
Not.
asked. It wouldn't be against the will. I asked. Consent is key.
There you go.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm going to go to sleep.
All right. Jingo, you're awake.
Yep.
You're watching stuff.
Yep. Fighting
You're
trees.
looking out for your buddy Boris.
Yep.
Give me a perception check.
I see everything.
You do guys see everything. You have a nice vantage point in the tree. You see there's a lot of motion in the early mornings. Some skulkers and some sneakers. You see a lot of humans with bows and crossbows kind of heading out more to the wood line on the far side. They don't seem to be approaching your direction so much, but they're kind of activating around, creating a perimeter around the buildings that you passed by. They seem to be waiting. You notice kind of a defensive pattern set up.
Okay.
And they just kind of hang out there for a while.
Okay.
They're not looking at you, but also keeping a lookout around for any sort of bad puppies. You feel pretty confident Boris is safe. On 24, you're keeping a good lookout. You're getting some nice crunchy bark pieces, a couple of bugs or so. You know, there's an old nest. It's a little soggy. That perfect kind for tea. You know, bird nest soup.
Yum.
Which is apparently a thing.
It is, and it's not that awful.
It's just bird spit, though.
It is bird spit.
It's bird spit.
Bird
I like
spit.
it. But nothing comes to threaten your best boy, your sleeping little buddy. We're going to take Lena for a moment. I need a wisdom saving throw because you got shadow touched.
I just want to point out, Flurry has been given so many keys recently.
It's super unsettling.
I got a 13.
13. Oh.
Oh no. Am I back then?
You close your eyes and try to drift into restfulness. You're brought into a gray scaled woods. Twisted, bent trees. As you can see pictured, things are not proper here. They're bent, they're twisted, they're winding. A straight tree is more of a C-shaped, as you can tell. And things are just don't feel right. There's a silence, but only sort of broken by whistling wind. that kind of blow through. Your body instinctually hiding away from the gusts as they come, but there's no pain or feeling that comes with it. In fact, it's mostly concerning because it's the opposite. It's the lack of that is more jarring than the sensations that you have.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to try and look around and see if I can notice anything going on. That would be perception, correct?
Yeah. Endless forest. There's at certain levels of environment, when you're plopped into a woods, you can see a tree line in the distance, or maybe a glade or something that would open up, and this is just twisting trees and branches reaching out at odd angles in strange directions as far as the eye can see.
Can I try to climb the trees to get a to see above them?
Mm-hmm. You climb the tree and you feel your injuries. The impact of the shoulder from the stone chucked by Jingle, the bruises and like soft tissue on your face, kind of screaming as you scrunch your nose to climb this tree and to get a view sight, and you see way in the distance. I'll just put you up in this tree. There's a little blip.
I'm gonna head towards that.
There's a splash of color in the sea of gray.
I'm gonna start heading towards the color.
Head towards it, trying to be sure-footed, but the ground is slick and the wind kind of jostles you when it blows through the branches and makes its way. It's frustrating because it's sourceless. You would think if it's blowing from the east to the west, if you would position yourself on a tree to block the wind on that side, but then it hits you from the south or gusts you from the north. This wind is battering you, not following laws of nature. You see this tiny blip of color, cool blues and purples. Certainly in that sphere of color, that circle of the color palette.
Mm-hmm. Am I there now, or am I still very far away from it?
You keep moving in that direction. Time is difficult to tell. It feels like that realm that you were in for a time. Apparently it was only a few minutes, but for you it felt like hours, days. You kind of lost a lot of that telling time and gauging distance when you're mostly focused on the pain and the sound. And here you can feel the slick and the slippery and the bustling, but you're making progress towards. It's not a mirage that stretch out further and further. But when you get to it, you see a hillside that looks down into a river. And the splash of color seems to be you.
I am going to walk into the space.
You're brought back to a memory.
Oh gosh.
You're sitting on the shore of this little river outside of town. You're sore. Your face hurts. You've been crying for some time, and your hair at the roots hurts. And kind of rubbing your head. And this is a memory of a time when you were young. Most of your childhood was at the orphanage, helping with your brothers and sisters, the kids, and your mom. And you had a pretty decent relationship with most of the townsfolk. But being a tiefling child is not ever necessarily an easy thing. Being different from most folks, and then also having some kind of infernal flavor to it makes you an outsider at times. And this was a day that a new family of merchants moved to town. And you went over to go and see their 3 boys, and they decided to play Tug the Vine on the Blueberry in a very mocking fashion. And the single braid that your mother put in your hair this morning, it seems to be the source of their amusement. Sort of the first moment you realized that while there's many different people in the land, not everyone will come to understand you. Not everyone will accept you. You remember this day this feeling is brought back to you. Just a deep sadness that people can be cruel.
I hate
Being
this
away
day.
from everyone else, secluding yourself. You know that's not the right answer. Family will be there for you, but something about today, you just need to be. You don't want to cause other people to worry about you. There's enough things going on. And now I have forgotten his name. Hang on. I gotta find it. I know it. Brother, what is your name? Hang on. I know I have it.
I'm guessing
Open.
Tobias. That's my guess.
That could be his middle name.
Ermin.
Oh, hell
Brother
yeah.
Ermin. You see pushing through the forest. You hear the sound from behind. A young dwarf kind of plops down beside you quickly. He sits very purposefully to your left. You're sitting on his right. He puts his hands in his sort of apron that he has, and he sits looking at the water for a moment. He's just looking ahead at the water, just kind of matching your gaze, and he's sitting quiet for a second.
Yeah, it's just kind of there, sitting quietly, kind of turned away to like wipe her tears. Make sure he doesn't really see that she's crying, even though it's very obvious she has, but really trying to hide it. Because she's supposed to be. She's technically the oldest out of all of them, even though she also, even though like her brother's technically 46 years old. She's just sitting there and be like, I'm okay. I'm fine. You don't need to worry about me.
Yeah, I know. But this reminds me of something. And I think you need to hear it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, before my mom and my dad passed away, they told me a little bit about how dwarves should be. You know, there's something about a dwarf that you don't have to worry about being alone, because your ancestors are supposed to be watching you, looking out for you. You know, there comes a time in a dwarf's life that they have to decide what they're gonna do, what their legacy is going to be, and what would make their ancestors proud.
Mm-hmm.
You know, my dad, and he was a merchant. He's really kind of getting his grounds and kind of good at it, and I don't talk about it a lot because I mean, he's gone. So tried to be a merchant, and there's risks involved in that. Take your family on the road. Sometimes the road's not kind. But it's time I need to decide what I'm going to do with my life. What craft, what I'm supposed to dedicate myself to, and I wonder sometimes that, you know, if I wasn't a dwarf, would I have to make these choices?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's anything that's wrong with anyone. I think a lot of people are just trying to do the best they can, and whether it makes your current family happy or your past family happy, as long as you're living a good life and you're happy, then why should they care what you do?
She's just they're nodding her head. She's then gonna turn and side hug him. Be like, thank you.
He looks at you and he puts an arm around, and you see he's got a black eye.
She's gonna then stand up and get very mad and be like, what did you do?
Got a
Who
bunch
did
of
this to
cuts
you?
on his hands.
Who did this to you? Who do I have to beat up? Because remember, she's the big sister.
Yeah. You can tell he's been in a fight, and wasn't a fight that was fair. He just
Whose teeth I gotta knock in?
Nah, it's all right.
You know, Rix and I are not gonna let this stand, right?
We don't need to start a war. They learned their lesson. You see, he kind of like wipes a little bit of snot from his nose, and he's kind of teary in the one eye because the other one's a little more swollen shut.
She's gonna pull out a handkerchief and like try to clean his face up.
I think what's gonna make my ancestors proud of me is looking after the family that took me in. And I think that's what I'm gonna do.
I think I'm gonna do the same.
You can see with it, he's having a hard time stretching his fingers with the bloodied knuckles from presumably fighting 3 boys around his age. Just holds on to you for a moment. Says, I don't care what other people think. I think you and your mom are swell.
She's gonna
And I'll
give him
take
another
100 black
quick
eyes
look.
for that.
Yeah. Thank you.
You feel his embrace on you. You feel the pain in your own eye from Jingle kicking you. The pain in your shoulder. And this sort of memory. It doesn't necessarily change your mood, but it reminds you that hardships can be temporary. And when you have people around you, anything is possible. You drift into your sleep, slightly more vibrant than the night before. And that's where we'll pick up next week. Bam, 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 bam.
Bam, bam, bam.
Boop, 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 boop.
We get a
Wow.
long rest.
You're actually gonna make me like
Click.
flipping cry.
If Drook's not making somebody cry, it's not the right Drook.
Yeah, he's really good at it
Response
too. Long rest?
Hit that long rest button.
Hell yeah!
Get those spell slots
Hopefully
back,
my
baby.
face will be all healed up.
Healed 22 and restored all hit dice. Excellent.
Oh, beautiful.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Well, I set you guys free if you wish to be.
Hooray.
And we'll see you guys next week.
Have a
Yay.
good
Bye.
night.
Probably. Maybe.
Bye.
What's next? Yeah.
Thanks for
Bye,
playing.
guys.
Bye.
All right. Now it's just us. You and me and these two in chat still. All right, let's go ahead and we are going to get everything settled. Again, if you want to catch more of this, if you missed some of this and you want to see more, you can check out the YouTube channel. I have everything up to this episode, obviously not this episode, uploaded there for your viewing pleasure. You can catch me tomorrow at Lemon's channel, Lemon Dingo's channel. Let's see if I can do a shout out properly this time. No, that's not right. Shout out. Lemon Dingo spelled correctly. There we go. Go ahead and give Lemon a follow. You can catch us there tomorrow playing Vintage Story. If I haven't told you about Vintage Story, I'll tell you tomorrow. I guarantee it. And yeah, let's go ahead and raid out. So here are some raid messages for you guys. The first one is for everybody. The second one is for my lovely subscribers. Pick which one is applicable to you. Copy that down. And we are going to go and see. Who are we going to go see? We're going to go see somebody. Alright, I'm going to give you guys the option. If you're still in chat, would you like to go and see Core Keeper with Crazy Crow Station or Dragon's Crown with Mecha Mayfly? It's up to you. See if I can figure out how to do a mash shout out. No, it's not the same thing. It's yeah, it's this one and then mass shout out and then Crazy Crow Station space Mecha May Fly. Did it work? Yeah, look at us go. Jeez. Alright, we are gonna go see Crow then, since nobody seems to have an opinion. And we're gonna go watch some Core Keeper. Crow is playing with Orthios and Blast Rainer. There we go, I can speak. So we're gonna go say hi to them. Make sure you grabbed your raid message. 3, 2, 1, and off we go.
Hi, Lucier. How was your D&D?
Turn down for what? Turn down for what? Turn down for what?
Welcome on in, Raiders.